I am live. I am live.
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee.
When we showed this to audiences in the Mall of America, their responses were varied. Ludicrous was a word that we heard. Deplorable? That was one. Unwatchable? Yeah. But all in all, they were good.
When I was at that mall, the security guard took me down to the bathroom and said, "This is how you don't touch people." And I says, "What?" I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Are you serious?
This has been a long time. And we have a little Twinkie star back there. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I do already have slow mode on. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, so many of you are here. It's insane. Oh, okay. Coming in hot. Oh yeah, I saw that Chantel was gonna go live, and I think she has like a kitten or something. I saw that. I was like, that's a weird coincidence. What are we talking about today? Anything you guys want to talk about? Can you address what Destiny has said? So Destiny has said a lot, so you guys can just ask me like individual questions. What has been your favorite meal that I've made this past week? Oh my god, I don't know. I almost want to ask Feline. What's been the best meal that I've made this past week?
Definitely the couscous chicken and chicken salsa.
Baby girl, she sees someone. So you say the couscous one too? Yeah, she said the couscous one. Baby girl, it's okay. She thinks that she's a guard dog, and I'm like totally here for it. I have all my windows open right now, so when Twinkie sees someone walk, she's not answering the important questions. I'm willing to literally answer anything. Destiny's mom hit you. Yes, this is something that like I obviously never told YouTube because I feel like there are certain things that you keep off of the internet. There's a lot of personal things that Destiny has shared, and I don't think that's okay. Anything personal that I've shared about Destiny, especially while in a relationship with her, I got permission. I was not disrespecting her mom. I can actually tell you guys the whole story of what happened if you would like me to. And so the story I am about to tell you, very much in the past, but now I feel like these things are coming back and I'm feeling like re-triggered, like the trauma is happening all over again. I feel like there needs to be a little bit of backstory. Destiny has been very open about her mom being an alcoholic, so it's not something that I am just saying. So Destiny's mom would drink a lot of alcohol, a lot. When she would do that, she would act, for the lack of a better word or term, she would take out a lot of her anger on me. I accepted it for a long time. I would ignore it. I would do the best that I could to ignore it. And I tried to stick up for myself a few times. So this one example was me and Destiny were sitting in the kitchen, the dining room table, and we were talking about work. I was saying how like I love the job. I enjoy it. It's fun. But I remember saying like YouTube is also important to me, and it's something that I would love to do. And Mendy was in the living room, and she heard me and Destiny talk, and she got upset with what I was saying and didn't want me to stay at home and just like gain all this weight and all this stuff. I felt myself just like my emotions, I exploded and I said, this is none of your business. But I remember because of everything else, it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Or because during that time, me and Destiny were actually looking for a place to live, because every night I would come home from work and her mom would be drunk and she would just be irate at everything and anything, and she would take it out on me. I remember when I said, you know, this isn't up to you, this is up to me. Mendy got really mad and she said, you know what, then I want you to leave. She was like kicking me out. I remember she went all the way upstairs. She started grabbing my perfume, and I think she threw like 2 down the stairs. And there was already so much animosity in that home. And long story short, I said something that I can't remember. Mendy was running down the stairs, and then she started like literally punching me, slapping me. And I remember falling to the ground, and she got a K cup, which was metal and it was pretty big. And she was hitting me over the head with it. It was so many times I would come home. So it was that day where it became physical, where I said, Destiny, we need to move. And I didn't care where we moved. We got very lucky with where we moved, because I honestly, at that time, that was like the best place I've ever lived. It was like by myself. I was like so proud of myself, because that was my girlfriend's mom. I did not want to disrespect her. Me and Mendy were able to mend, for the lack of a better word, we were able to mend our relationship. And I wholeheartedly accepted that was a part of her in the past. And we got really close. Her and I had cancer at the exact same time.
Well, one of us did.
Things happened in the past that like I wanted to stay there. Anything that I ever shared about Destiny was because she gave me permission, and Destiny coming on here acting like I've never seen any of these videos. Like, it's so crazy. Like, why would she say some of these things? Like, it's just straight up lies. Like, Destiny saying that I didn't shower while living with her mom is absolutely 100% her telling the truth. I did not shower while living with her mother because I could not fit in the shower. The walk-in shower has, you know, okay, so there's two clear doors that are like this. And they'll close like that. So this little space, once I open the door, I have gotten stuck before. It hurts to get in the shower because it's such a small space that I have to walk into. It's hard for me. It scrapes my stomach when I get in. I have to, you know, suck in as hard as possible, but sometimes that doesn't even work. And it's like for Destiny to come on here and to say that this is her healing while laughing at something as me not being able to fit in the shower, that's not healing. That's being gross. That's being rude. And she knows what that's going to do. It was fucking rough. Every single day I had to shower outside of the shower, if that makes sense. But I made sure to stay as clean as possible during that time. And it was fucking hard. It was fucking rough. I only moved to Kentucky for Destiny and we had like no money. I made a little bit from YouTube. I started making the most money like around the time we moved to the townhome. And for Destiny to like take this like personal stuff and like to sit there and like laugh about it with thousands of people, like it goes to show like her intentions are to monetize situations and things that I went through 7-8 years ago, like almost a decade. And another big thing that like a lot of people keep talking about is like, well, you monetized your relationship. Every single penny that I've ever made while in a relationship with someone, besides with Faline. Faline's the only person, actually. We don't share money. We don't share a bank account. But while with Destiny, while with other people, all my money that I made was theirs. Anything that I made, they made. Does that make sense? Well, you monetized and got all this money. So did they. They were part of it as well. They were part of the show as well. And they also got that money. They could buy whatever they wanted. This super chat is for Becky and only Becky. Don't worry. She gets paid doing these now. She's officially on the payroll. Like, they never had to ask me, nothing. So it's like my channel wasn't my channel. It was our channel. This is literally the first time. And it's so fucking freeing that I like have my money and I have a partner who pays their way. And this is the first time I've ever been in a relationship where it's like, this isn't our channel. This is my channel and it's my money. And it's like, even while Destiny's friend, I'm able to admit when she's telling the truth. And when she sits there and says like, I never asked Amberlynn for money, that is a fucking lie because Destiny's a liar. She asked me for money so many times. And every single time that I said no, she would freak the fuck out and she would get mad at me. It's like the only time she wanted to ever be my friend or hang out with me. I'm going to let you guys know that anytime that you guys ever saw her on my vlog, it's because I either paid for her gas to come to me. I either Venmoed her money. I paid for whatever we did, the food. If you ever saw us in a restaurant, it's because I paid. If you ever saw anything, it's because I paid money. How did she say it? I hold money over people's heads. You can even ask Dana. Destiny was a fucking cunt towards me. On period. And I would be like, Destiny, why do you disrespect me so much while like we're out to dinner and I'm paying for it? You accept the love you think you deserve. She took my money, she took my happiness, and she just made me feel like shit. She left me like a fucking raisin. She just took it all. And you know, in vlogs, I would show this like happy side of me and I would be laughing and this and that, but like deep down, like that shit was fake. Damn, I look rough in this view. No, I'm not putting that. I'm not putting that.
We just made love.
Maybe I'll put that. That was so fake. And it's because Destiny made me feel like shit all the time. Good morning.
Good morning. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
You're the sweetest little thing.
You'll never know, dear, how much much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
And people ask, why are you still friends with Dana? Because Dana never made me feel that way. Dana was kind to me. She was there for me. And she still is. Dana is an amazing person, an amazing friend. And I will stand by that. Now that her and Dana aren't together anymore, she's coming out with all this personal stuff that is like nobody's business. I also have personal things that I could say about Destiny. One comes to my mind right now that literally tears me to pieces that would make everybody hate her. But I am not that person. I actually had a breakdown about this whole thing because it's so easy to hate me. Like I am a villain, but people have made me a villain. And it's like, no matter what I do, I will always be that person because it's so fucking easy for Amberlynn Reid to be the villain.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
No matter what I do, people think I'm manipulating, but all I literally can do is just be myself and to share my side of the story. And it's just like, I know deep down that like thousands and thousands of people are only going to believe. Sorry, I just read someone calling me a victim. And it's like, that's just a perfect example of that. No matter what I do or say, to some people, I will only ever be that, a victim. Like I talk about this in therapy. Like I talk about YouTube in therapy. I do, because it's not like there comes a time where it's like things just get too hard. And I feel like this big disconnect between me and my audience. Like there are things I want to talk about and things I want to do and like all this stuff. And it's like, imagine inviting 10 people over to your home and 9 of them just treat you like shit. You don't want to keep inviting them over. So
ridiculous. You have no friends.
And it's like that one person out of the 10 who like loves me and supports me. I want to just keep them. I want them to stay. And I want to talk to them and show them my life and tell them all these good things, but then also share the bad. And it's like the other 9 people, they make me feel so bad. I don't even want to speak. My therapist has made me realize that like, stop filming for the haters. Stop filming for the trolls. And I am working on that and I am getting better with that. And I know I'm improving. Me and my therapist also talked about Cakegate. We did. To this day, I wish I would have just thrown away the food, not shown it on camera. That person wears the same shirt every day. Sorry, I just got distracted. Like someone calling me 750 pounds, people outside walking, you know how it goes. What was I saying about Cakegate? Oh yeah, the way I handled it, I don't even agree with. I wish I would have done it differently. Like you should not send someone trying to get weight loss surgery food. And a lot of people wanted me to put like a disclaimer on my videos. And ever since I've done that, I've gotten more food. I've gotten honey buns. I have gotten ho-hos. I've gotten like this whole huge bag of like little tiny candies. I haven't showed a single piece of that food. I give it away. I open it, give it away. Celine says that if she ever notices that I am getting anything like, and she'll get rid of anything that she feels like is a troll or will trigger me or anything like that. Like she's very helpful in that way. I will not be talking about Snowflake. I absolutely despise him and everything that he is. He is by far the worst reactor there is. You haven't changed. I can have a negative opinion on someone who is a disrespectful person. I can have that and still be a changed person. So you lied about SA. No, I didn't. I was molested by my cousin when I was 7 years old. Like it was a 5 years where I had that. Your cousin or father's friend? Wait, what? No, it was not my dad's friend. It was a cousin. When it comes to like sexual harassment, a lot of my dad's friends, yes. Oh, me saying it was my dad's friend, 100,000%. I said that for a long time. Yes, I did. Because this cousin lived with me and my parents and my brother. I did say it was someone that was not related to me. Yes, I did. Come to Greece for vacation. You know damn well I will. After this weight loss surgery, I lose some weight. Oh my gosh. Dana did not touch me. No, I don't know what you guys are talking about. When I take away the fact that I have an ex who's like kind of obsessed with me and shares personal details, even though I won't do the same, I'm actually so good. Why don't you just rise above what Destiny says rather than responding? I feel like responding and sharing my side is important. It took me a while to kind of get there. So there's no tea. I don't really know what that means. I am not here to spill tea on my ex. That's not why I'm here. I could never, ever just morally see myself sitting on a live stream laughing about my ex's like past problems. Obviously, I saw clips of Destiny's live stream. Her laughing at the way that I used to smell while saying that that's her way of healing is fucking disgusting. She said that while I was with her, I didn't smell. From 2018 to, God, when did I get my hysterectomy? 2020 or 2021? I'm like losing my mind. I bled.
Like, I feel like I'm in a good mood. But then I move just a little bit, or I remember that my actual belly is bleeding, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's going on.
And the fact that Destiny can just like laugh about it is like so fucked up. While I had cancer, I bled for 2.5 years. I do. Yes, I am a lesbian. And yes, I do get hit on by men. Weren't I bi? I had a weird moment where I was like thinking, see, sexuality is so confusing because it's like I can look at a man and be like, oh, he's cute. I have had, I don't like to admit this, a lot of boyfriends, but no, I would not be able to be in a relationship with a guy. No. I wouldn't be able, no.
I had sexual relations with a boyfriend.
I like females. I like female anatomy. Is that the right word?
What is the worst decision you have made while incredibly horny? A hand job in the movie theater, double hand job with a guy and his cousin.
Yep. It's just what I like and what does it for me. Come on, it's Pride Month. Would I ever date Peetez? No. Peetez has a Delta High doesn't get you high. Delta High, baby. Did Delta 8 get you high? Yes. But I'm someone that doesn't do the drugs. I don't do drugs. I'm even afraid to take medicine. Trans men / non-binary people can have vaginas. I don't know how to explain it. Can you expand on your gender preferences? Is it really just genitalia you care about when determining who you're attracted to? I like people who say they're female with vaginas. I don't understand how that's transphobic. I'm so confused. Yes, not all trans women have bottom surgery. That is absolutely correct. How do you explain your preference as someone who's a lesbian without coming off offensive? I want to learn. I absolutely want to learn. It's not our job to educate you. That's fair. I've been told that more than once. Because explaining what I prefer as a lesbian, it's hard this day and age because, you know, in high school, it was so easy to say what I prefer, you know.
All the way until I was 18, like even at a young age, I thought I was bisexual.
You know, in my early 20s, it was so easy. And now I just feel like, I guess I get jumbled because I don't know. I don't know. Someone's sexuality is definitely a preference, but also you're born that way. Because I know for a fact I was born liking girls from the jump. Like my first crush was a girl, so.
And yes, I was with guys. That was before I knew that I was a lesbian.
I need to take this very, very slowly. Lesbianism is not transphobic. Correct. That's homophobic to say. Correct. And female is not offensive. I will forever stand with the fact that I'm not transphobic, and I think that people don't really know what that word means if they think that. So like, I don't like, what is a lesbian then? Like, I don't know how to answer. And it's not cringe to be 32 and to want to learn more about that is not cringe. Yikes. It's like, I almost hope like some of y'all aren't like this in real life. Cause it's a lot. Like, and I did have a few months out of the last 12 years of my life where I was like, am I attracted to men in that way? It was a couple months, folks, out of 12 years. So to question my sexuality is pretty fucked up and it is offensive.
I could easily, I'm not being cocky, but I'm just saying like I could have a boyfriend.
But I try not to make a big deal out of it. Oh, the breaking up story. Oh my God, I was gonna get off of here, but I forgot all about that. So when Destiny would go to work, she would work 12-hour shifts. She was like never home ever, and she worked 6 days a week. Anyways, every lunch I wanted Becky I wanted Destiny to call me for literally, it could have been 30 seconds. I wanted either like a text or like a call just to be like, I love you. My day's been good. That's all. That's all. My abandonment issues mixed with Destiny cheating on me emotionally, where I did see text messages where she was flirting with Dana because she was upset that the person that she was emotionally cheating on me with was now no longer communicating. Destiny worked together, but Destiny was now emotionally cheating on me with someone named Jay, because I'm not going to say their real name. I'm not going to get them involved. I have a partner who is emotionally cheating on me with 2 females. That is making me uncomfortable. They work together. When she was at work and she lied to me because she was hanging out with the girl that she was cheating on me with. And I knew she was doing it, but it's like, I didn't want to lose her. So I finally spoke upon it and I said, Destiny, you're literally lying to me. You're spending time with this person that you're emotionally cheating on me with. And Destiny, I guess, flipped the lid. She ended up turning off her phone. I came home super late. It was like 4 a.m. I was bawling my eyes out because I thought she was like maybe hooking up with this person. I had no idea. Like, so when she came home, like I was crying. I was like distraught because I very much have like hardcore trauma, like being abandoned. I was afraid she wasn't going to come home. Like, it was just like a mess. I looked at her and I said, are you breaking up with me? And I remember this verbatim. She says, I guess I am. And that is literally how she broke up with me. And then literally the day after she broke up with me, she tried to hook up with this girl. She tried to hook up with Jay. So it's like, while she was talking to Dana, she just got done talking with Jay. And then while she was also talking to Dana, but then she was also hooking up with her ex, which was me. Like, Destiny is a cheater who is still actively, I don't know if she's doing it behind her fiance's back, but Dana, I'm sorry, please do not get mad at me. Destiny is unblocking Dana randomly and sending her messages trying to talk to her. But all of her photos with me, her little captions, this is the love of my life. I can't wait to marry you one day. She's nothing but a liar. She's a serial liar, a serial cheater. She proposes to fucking everybody. So I don't know. I don't really care. But like the fact that she can sit there and like, while there's evidence, like there's literal evidence where she literally said that she wants to marry me and she's going to propose. And then she's going to sit here and say that she never said that when there's literal evidence. It's like, what is happening? I am over Destiny. I'm just now like, I'm just angry. I'm just so angry that she's doing all this. Like, how much money would you say you gave Destiny after you broke up? Oh my gosh. I mean, are we talking like physical money or everything that I bought for her nieces and nephews? The food I bought her, anytime we would hang out, have activities, etc., etc. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
She opened one, then another, and then another, and then this happened. Are you guys ready for this? Ready? Like, this happened. Oh! You have to talk kind of loud so they can hear you. This is one of my favorites. I just opened it. Oh, I just dropped it. Look at this jacket. It's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
In that one video, I've already, for Destiny to be in there for 2 minutes, I've already spent more than $400 on that bitch. Period. All these people saying like, doesn't she deserve money? I gave it to her. I Venmo'd her. I bought her food. I bought her items. I bought her clothes. I helped with bills. Like, money is all you can give. That's how I felt for so long. That is how I felt. That all I could give people was my money. That is what I felt like. That is what I felt like. I felt like no one wanted to be around me unless I was able to pay for things. Oh, Roxy, don't be sorry. It's okay. Like, I'm so strong. Like, I just know that like once I close my laptop, once this live stream's over, once I'm, living my real, true, authentic life, I'm happy. If you guys have any more questions, let's do it now, because I don't ever want to talk about Destiny again. She's supposed to be engaged, like getting married, like in love with her fiance, like happy goo eyes with her fiance, but she's not. She's watching reaction channels of her ex. Like, move on, Destiny. Thank you.
I'm always trying to see through your flaws, 'cause I know that you got so much more to give. You made a real mess, but I miss you though, 'cause I can go to sleep when I'm alone again.